buy there. So LGD and China just have to kind of take it. And oh no! Oh,
strategy pause from Nicholas, the team leader. He may have put some money on this game as DD gets picked off. Of course, also all the teams are playing on land. There's actually a pretty funny picture. They have a chalkboard up protecting them from seeing each other. So maybe we'll have to see if that matters. G gets caught by the cogs, and look at just how long they last. The 5-second cog. So annoying, but he's tanking and surviving with the double damage. Is it going to be enough? Xiao Wei dropping low. That's a rocket on 3. Is it going to be sufficient to secure the kill? We'll have to wait and see. Siler gets completely body blocked. Oh man, LGD International is so good at that. And 1437 blitz with like 4 HP.
18 minutes. Longdress joining the fight, and of course there's an Iron Shell on the bear. Not exactly what you want to face up. Here we go, they're gonna just push your tower. Nothing too much you can do about it. Xiao Wei's gonna hook right in. He's gonna find G, but G is a very, very tanky fellow, and he has Grave. But there you go, Luna and Clip being used as well. G's still tanking up. He's gonna survive. Yes, he is. No, the last fight hitting up. SC's gonna bring him down. Meanwhile, the bear is just going to work right now. Vacuum backwards. Any entangle? No entangle so far. Syla tanking so much damage. They wish they have Grave. The bear gets cogged up here, and the tower now focusing with Xiao Wei, losing so much HP. Is Xiao Wei gonna go down? No, yes he will. Now DDC comes in right now. He needs to get a kill against Misery. There's one hit. Does get the kill. The bear being chasing around. Syla also dies under his tower. Are we gonna see a full-on team fight here? 1437. Wilson, no! Yes, so close. Magic wand to pop left and right. That was a 4-for-2 exchange.
You know, the Iron Shell, the bear. And, well, this is not what they want to do, which is having DDC charge into a Sentry Ward and immediately get entangled and picked off. He's such an easy kill. He'll drop, and now they pull in the Rubik. He'll get in some trouble.
There's a 2-man call from Xiao Wei, but again, Xiao Wei trying to fight everybody is going to get picked off here. Sylar now ultimate, but he is silenced, he's slowed, and he's entangled up as well. Oh man, we might see a quick GG here as the team gets wiped in front of the tier 2. Nice Auger's chasing in, he knows the Rubik's going to be dead. He wants a Kato as well. There's a blind. The blind not going to do too much when 2 people are iron shelled up. That's a team wipe right in front of the tier 2. Tier 2 is going to destroy Rax. Really allow him to get the grass as well as regen. And he's going to push his wave with relative ease, and he's going to get those...
Oh, Yao might be our first blood. He's going to skewer away, and he will just escape with 15 HP, or maybe not. Brax needs a couple more attacks. Brax is going to give up a first blood. Skewer too strong. That was a 6-stack Bat Rider. This Chinese squad, especially because they've got so many tanky heroes and escape mechanisms, survivability. Oh, is their Sentry Ward mid? They've been pretty good so far, but
they dropped one right now, and they see him right now. Ultimate initiation from the Bat Rider. How do they know? DDC in big trouble here. Ultimate from the Panda, and everybody's on the run. Skewer trying to be casted. Yao taking a lot of damage. He skewers back out to the tower, but he just dies. Ultimate, how can they do so much damage? In either case here, there's a storm dragging SC in the air. The teleportation comes in right now. Panda ultimate's done, and now it's Sylar's party right on the tower. They do get the tier 1 tower. Sylar not going to fire off that storm hammer. They want Panda. Panda's still very, very tanky. 9 times over, artificial nights over, but they do get that 1 kill. That's still a huge win for LGD. They won a team fight mid. They took a tier 1. They're going to win a team fight mid, and then they're going to probably take a tier 2. It's just that they're so dependent. Here we go, initiation against Xiao Wei. Clap ultimate's gonna get dropped here by G. Now they're gonna be chasing the Force Storm, leading the charge. He's gonna cyclone the Leshrac. Now in big trouble as well. I think he just ditched Leshrac, but looks like he's gonna go right and skewer. Reverse polarity. He's gonna grab on C, but do they have enough damage out? But yes, they do. With the Storm Hammer, Skycap just drops. They see 1437 out of mind to say, and they're still chasing back and forth. Everybody's doing their own thing. Meanwhile, G on the top line here, getting picked up by Xiao Wei. Buyback here, 4-for-1 as they did pick up one of the buyback. And there's very little you could do because that ultimate flaming lasso, you can't use it twice. Again, initiation here. Xiao Wei has a H-Fix, and he's absolutely fine. Teleportation comes in. That is from Juggernaut. Juggernaut fighting 53. Power gets denied here, so that's pretty decent. But it seems like these guys just want to fight the Chinese and just chasing Ryan. And they do find Brax. Brax does have a lot of fire on the ground, but he's losing HP more rapidly. That might be his own blood on the ground here. 1437 gets silenced up. A huge Omni Slash, but not doing enough damage because it's got no item. Pycat losing HP very rapidly. Small 3-man reverse, and this team fight not looking good. Stormhammer, everything following up here, and these guys are all dead. 5.
Farm Whereas for the international squad, they're TPing to the suicide lane. Now the Chronosphere comes out mid. G getting caught a bit out of position. Nice dodge away. In comes Brax, but the hook not quite where he wants it to be. That Cogs can be amazing. Is he gonna find it though? He does. He catches out Sylar. Sylar will fall, will pay for his aggression, but it looks to be a 2-for-1. It will be, and does the aggression stop here? Do they go onto Misery? No, they go onto 1437. He gets sliced and diced and run down. And when this squad wins a fight,
on the same similar token, you still have the defensive disruption. There's fear causing this chance. The team fight is going to break out on the top lane. Tombstone gets dropped and not dying, leading the charge. Where's the forward? Chronosphere grabs 2, and Pycat, like you said, that minus does not help out. 1437 in big trouble as well. He's losing HP so rapidly. That's 2 free kills. Meanwhile, though, Xiao A looking for a little bit more. They need that Stormhammer throwing down. He does have that right now. That's yet another kill. For nothing. Tier 1's going to a lot of times dying, you just kind of paper off in your effectiveness. He is still staying very
Here
low.
comes Brax. He's going to hook and cog Xiao A, but do you really want to hook and cog that hero? I think the answer is hell no, or maybe hell yes, because Disruption is here. Now the Eclipse, what a turn of events. Brax sets up a beautiful double kill, and he lives with, I mean, now he has some healthy HP, but he was down.
Mason, Tombstone is down. Everybody's open is down. I do believe it's time here for LG China to back off here. DDC gotta be somewhat careful. Nice ice patch is cutting off. Oh, G is in big trouble now. Again, defensive disruption doing a lot. We have more. Misery just drops off by Tunjo, and G's on the run. Jumps right back in, one-hit bash. And there's a clip chasing him. The creep whip helping the tank a little bit, but Yao in the front line so tank with the Vanguard. Another Storm Hammer. Luna's dead. 5x, they have it. No, they do not. But here we go. G comes right in after a 5x. We want to find this nice silencer. Gets one here. Now chasing for everybody. Nobody has mana. Silo jumps back out. Chronosphere in about 16 seconds. Yao, no mana either. He does have that Vanguard, so still extremely tanky. Stormhammer onto 2. And Sylar, he's sticking around. Chrono and A, and these guys are just waiting on the background. I think they could actually turn this around for a couple more kills.
Oh, Brax might be overstaying his welcome. He's going to walk up the hill into Xiao A, and he does have the cogs, but again, you don't really want to be in those cogs. Chrono onto, like you talked about. Look at G just melting away. Brax hooks in, the gem on the floor again. It's just being passed around like a hot potato in this fight. Now Yao giving chase. Brax likely to fall here as well. The decay spam just butchering him, and now up to 3.4k hit more. Remember, they do have the void to counter initiate, but he's just farming mid. Look at the way they retreat. It's always together. Hoka comes in on DD. They're going to catch out 2 inside the cog, and they load up clips. Oh boy, they really needed a little bit more time to set that fight up with 2 heroes dead. Will it be enough? Chrono onto Sylar BKBs immediately. G doing what he can. This is the best fight you could ever hope for if you're the international squad. Pycat still being focused down. The 2 brawlers bringing him down. Sylar no BKB, but he gets more bashes. He gets a triple, or at least 3 kills rather, for his team over the course of that fight. Mega kill for him now.
Of course, Chrono's up. Chrono Void does not care. He has the Aegis. In fact, he can just end it up. Tombstone's gonna get dropped. There's a teleportation behind Hookshot going right in, but G gets focused right now. Where's that Chrono? Sylar pops his BKB. He will not have it after Aegis. There's a disruption making sure he survives. Chrono onto the 2 support. 1437 getting all the hatred and disdain from Sylar. Says, eat that. Here we go. Now there's an Eclipse coming right in. Sylar still alive. Finally, guys, making his final Aegis, but no structural damage really has been done. Yao down to about half HP, but here we go. Sylar's back. He's taking a lot of damage. Jumps out here, focused on G, and that racks. That was the last one.
Also, the lanes. Like, just the laning decisions are really deciding these games. Sylar jumps in, Chronos too, Pycat just gonna be such an easy kill with that butterfly complete. Maybe not because of the disruption, but doesn't matter. Oh, maybe it does now. Ghost Scepter from Lita. Nobody is an easy kill, but Sylar is still a very manly void. Misery will fall, but he takes down DDC very low before doing so. Eclipse going down in 22 seconds. Pycat surprisingly not using that Mancy yet. Now he unloads it. Here comes Sven. They're gaining some steam. They're gaining some traction. The cogs cutting off the Clockwork's retreat, keeping him safe, but not helping Pycat. Pycat will fall. There's the GG's. Gloomy, it's time for a game 5. I mean, that's not a decent fight at all for the Chinese. They just get crushed. Because Ravage, it's not only about the stun, it does 200 damage, which is quite significant. Wow, that Eclipse doing a lot. Here comes G flying high, looking for kills. I really can't believe the Chinese tried to push into this, but I guess they figure with Ravage down, maybe they can. We are seeing that there's lots of other damage sources, lots of other ways to fight pickoffs. and that looks to be a huge mistake. Sylar gets pushed back into the anchor smash, into the gush, into a kill. LGD.int is doing it. They're pushing through. They're looking for more kills. If they find this one, it'll be 4 heroes dead. DDC unlikely to survive. Gush pulling down, anchor smash pulling down. DDC's got to pull something remarkable, like a blink dagger out of his ass. No blink dagger out of his ass, so he will die.
That's what you want right now, at least. And the boy has been damaged.
Oh, that's exactly right. Where is the damage? That was the question. Here begins the tower dive. Now they push back in one into the Eclipse, hitting quite a bit of damage. They only get the 1 kill on the Venom. Boy, he's been an unfortunate soul today. Where's that Ravage? Use the Ravage frags. He doesn't want to. He doesn't need to. They get the kills anyway. And now G flying high. He's dropping low, but oh my goodness, look at the flame break. G single-handedly drove 3 heroes off the tower. Did he just buy a bracer?
Oh, blink dagger initiation against Sylar. Is he gonna make it out here? He jumps, and it seems like the Firefly not gonna get him, and there's a jump after. Rubik wants to go in. He does. Telekinesis up. There's a defensive swap, but the blink grab, that's exactly what I need, the nail on the coffin. There's a great reverse, but again, where's the damage? Here comes Sylar. He's just hitting like
nothing. Where's the damage?
There's a clip, but that's gonna be really good. No way LG China's gonna come back and they lose. And even Courier dies in that engagement.
That's the story of this game. Where is the mother effing damage? And LGD International crushing through the opposition. They are looking like the top dogs in the LGD house. I think some cases of coke looking to go their way after this series, and it's time, Luffy.